Hello, this is Arlene Arnold, and I'm the founder of Transformational Tools. And I'm here to give you a short version of what we have for the energy for the month of May. And our theme is steadiness amidst uncertainty and expansion. This is a really important one because we've been going through a lot of times of things that throw people off from their normal way of experiencing life. I know that's been true for me. So we have to look at this in two ways. We need to find ways to be steady in our lives and at the same time recognize that there is, on the one hand, uncertainty about what's happening in the world and probably what's happening in our individual lives. And on the other hand, expansion, because we are in a process of expansion that goes way beyond what we have experienced before. What we like to do is to use two decks that I created, and one of them is called Luminaries, which we will look at, the card from Luminaries, and the other one is ColorCards. And I want to talk a little bit about this. This is going to be a short video. And then I want to invite you at the end to go to our energy focus of the week, which I will talk to you a little bit more about. And we go into more depth about the month during those particular presentations. So again, steadiness amidst uncertainty and expansion. You may want to write that down. That's something that you can work with throughout the month and see how that works out for you. Now I'm going to add it here, the luminary that's called Dawning, and that has a number 11 to it for those of you who work with numbers. And this is a particular one that is speaking to us about both the steadiness, the uncertainty, and the expansion. Because what Dawning is saying to us, this is just one part of what's in the book that I think it's kind of at the heart of what is happening during this month. This part is called a reflection on dawning. A new day dawns fresh and clear, unfolding from within and without. New growth bursts forth from a radiant center, that radiant crystalline center that you see here, birthing a world of new possibilities. Courageously join others to clear away the fog, allowing all to fully embrace this evolving creation. So this particular one is talking about how sometimes it feels like almost like there's a fog there. And I also see that in times when we are doing expansion or something is really changing, it's almost like if you look at a room and over on the left was where you were sitting in the chair, and you're moving to another chair that's on the other side of the room. And where you are right now is in the middle of the room, sitting in the chair in the middle of the room. You don't feel the stability that you once had when you were to the left in the room. You haven't arrived in the new place, so there is a sense of uncertainty here. And this again is why we need this steadiness in the midst of this uncertainty and expansion. So this particular luminary is saying to us, it's a new day. It dawns fresh and clear, unfolding from within us and out into the world without us, not without, but without us in the outside. And new growth bursts forth from a radiant crystalline center, birthing a world of new possibilities. That's the expansion, if we watch for the possibilities that are there. So as you look at this, see if you can feel how there's this color red, which is the color for this month, and how that red is sort of pushing out new possibilities. And then you see that ring just below the red, and it's almost like a fog there. So things are covered, they aren't totally revealed to us yet. And yet, from this crystalline center are these things that are moving out, and you notice they're in the center next to the fog, and they're on the outside next to the fog. So, the fog is what we are in the process of clearing. And in order for us to stay steady in the midst of the uncertainty, which is part of what causes the fog, is that we have to find ways to be grounded. And I know you probably have a number of ways to do that. But red is a really good color to ground with, because red is the first chakra that includes from your middle of your hips down through the bottoms of your feet. And if you will imagine that you are going down through the earth to the volcanic core, which is the red, you can bring up additional energy that you need in this time. And it also connects you to earth. It gives you a steadiness. And so this will be a place for you to work with both the red and this particular luminary. And the red in this month is actually the lesson in red, which means that something about red is telling us some things that will help us through this time. And what I found was most revealing about the red in this time is the frustration that we may be having. And part of what we have to do is in our grounding is to get clear about our frustration and find ways to use the energy of that, not in dissipating it in the frustration, but taking it and using it for these new things that are coming out now, that are being revealed. So this is kind of a shorthand version of what it is, the energies that you may be experiencing and noticing right now. And what I encourage you to do is to take these little tidbits and work with them yourself. And then come and join us on YouTube on the Transformational Tools YouTube page. And there you will find energy focus for the week. And we will include some more information about the month before we go into what is there for the week. And that's on Fridays at noon Pacific time. And I would also like to invite you, if you are interested in these two decks, you can find them on our website, transformationaltools.com. And please come join us and be with us during these Fridays. We have a wonderful group that meets, and they have kind of gotten to know each other, and you get your own reading at the end of that time. So, my friends, just be sure to focus on steadiness amidst uncertainty in the expansion that is happening. And please visit the YouTube, our Transformational Tools page on YouTube, and come and see us on Fridays for the Energy Focus of the Week. Thanks for being here, and I will talk with you next month.